the flip side, do you think that the women that are asking these questions are prepared to hear the answer that you're going to give?
No,
Right. So
but all the more
when
reason
you're
why they need to hear 'em.
um when you give these answers that they're not prepared to hear, do you think that they genuinely hear you?
Um,
No, no, because it's not what they want to hear. So if we're
Okay,
not saying
listen.
what they want to hear, we pretty much kind of tuned out with that.
But they may not hear you in the moment, but eventually I feel like it will be heard.
listen to it again. You like, damn.
Or the message could just replay in your mind and something happens and it's like, oh, you know
That's what
what?
they was talking about.
That's what they was talking
They are
about.
right.
That has happened to me in my lifetime. So I'm here for it.
And it's dope when it happened, right?
Well, yeah, because it's
Oh
kind of
yeah.
like when your parents tell you something and then when you get older, it's like,
100% like that.
oh, that's what my mama was talking about.
Yeah.
Maybe your child isn't getting it because the way you're presenting it to them isn't being presented it to them in a way that they're receiving it properly.
Yeah.
So sometimes you just have to change your delivery to your kid because what works for one kid doesn't work for the next.
So so I'm not going to change that because the truth is the truth. Like I would like to say, the truth has no temperature. So
Mm-hmm.
it's up to you how you perceive it. Because I'm living a life. You know what I'm saying? If I didn't live, my 20s and did my 30s and did my 40s, and I'm telling you how things gonna move in this life, and you look at me sideways, that's on you.
The way that my dad talks to me and the way that my dad would talk to my brother are two different ways because
Yeah.
me and my dad can sit down and have a real conversation and he knows that he can say something straightforward to me and it'd be, oh, okay, I get that. Or even if I don't get it in a moment, I'll come back and say, you know what, daddy, you was right. Such and such happened and da 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 da. Whereas my brother, he was more of a I loved him to death. But my brother was hard headed. So it was like
He was
he gonna
just a
have to
young
do
boy,
it.
that's all.
And then my daddy was gonna have to have that conversation with him because he had to see for himself, oh, this is how it's gonna be. And yet and still, my daddy was gonna have to say it in a different manner. My daddy is a straight shooter, so it's gonna be straightforward, but it's gonna be a little bit easier. And that's funny because they say when you talk to your girls, you gonna have to be a little lenient on them as opposed to your
Hmm.
boys. You just have to. It's different temperatures when you talk to
Yeah.
your kids.